And welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. My name is Mitchell Osborne, where you can find me at mitchellosborne.com. You can book a session with me, a psychic medium session, tarot card session, animal communication session, or even a hypnotherapy session working on spiritual realms and things like that. Also, check out the tarot spreads, where you can buy a tarot spread, get it delivered to you in a customized video just for you, just like I do here, but it's only for you, nobody else's eyes. So, your message for this week, the week of January 12th through the 19th, is this. And my reminder just popped up and I can't see my words, is this. It's from Paul Selig's Guides. And the message is this: the divine seeks to teach you in love, and you always have the encounters you require to learn through. And what I feel like that means, like deep down inside, is we don't always have to go through every crazy thing to learn, and it be painful. I mean, I think there are times that we do that, but the divine seeks to teach in love, and love can be painful. But I feel like we can learn more if we stay in that high vibrational place of love and of light and that 100% divine source energy. You know, that doesn't mean it's always perfect in what we as humans think it is. But I ultimately think that the divine is there trying to teach us and to help us grow and to enlighten us in that vibration of love. And again, I don't feel like it's the love that the world has called it and feels. I think it's a completely different, like pure light love. I always tell people it's when I'm like sitting at a beach by myself or on a mountaintop and I'm watching the sunset, and it's like the temperature is perfect. My emotions and my feelings are like just so at peace. You know, I'm not high joyful, I'm not low. It's just like, it's like this neutral feeling, and it's just like I feel one with everything. For me, I think that's the closest I can say to like that pure 100% divine light, truth, and love source energy. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me the most. I mean, it really does. It's not like when I'm crushing on somebody, or see a cute little animal. It just makes me feel good inside, because that feeling's gonna fade. That feeling I get like at the beach or the mountaintop or wherever it may be, that feeling, it's like I recognize it every time I come back to it. And if I can think of a moment where I've had that experience, it's like I can pull that right back up very easily. So, all right, there's your message. Let that sit with you, let it simmer, steep it a little bit, and then drink that tea and see what comes out. So your message this week: what can you learn? How might you best navigate the energy? What can you expect? What's the energy going to be like? How can you best navigate? And then what might you learn or grow from? And I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. I'm trying to get that where you can read all the cards. There you go. That's kind of the best lighting. From Tori Hartman. I love these cards. And I use these a lot with my readings. If you book a reading with me, usually right at the end, I'll pull 1 to 3 cards from this, almost like homework for you. So here's your weekly homework. So what can you expect from this week? What kind of energy are we looking at? Guilt. Very interesting. So I immediately would say, and I just talked about this in that message, what I think you're going to experience societal pressures, expectations from others pushed upon you, or you allow them, because I feel like, no one can make you feel guilty unless you give permission to. So I think we're going to feel a lot of pressure to be a certain way, to act a certain way, to talk a certain way, which can result in guilt if we allow it to. So I feel like we're going to have that energy come at us. And then what's the best way to navigate this energy? Dissipating, very interesting card. And this is something where I think the word carries a little bit more. Let that energy dissipate. And this is yellow. This is, the first one, this was in the sacral chakra, orange. So it's in that pleasure area. And this dissipating, I almost want to say this is where you want to just allow that energy to fade out a little bit. And not to dissipate into yourself, but remain strong in the solar plexus, your personal power. So again, I think the word helps us differently than the card is intended to. It's like, let that energy dissipate. let it just fade away. You feel some societal pressure, just allow it to dissipate away from you. But also being in the solar plexus, I feel like you want to speak your personal truth, your personal power, so you don't lose that. And then how will you grow, or what might you learn from all this and all this week? Ooh, rejection. Interesting. And I'm going to say this may be a big lesson for us. I'm trying to angle so you can see it better. So rejection, you may grow in the rejection, because if you stop, going, yes, I'll conform to this group or that group or my friends or, my family, and you're going to feel your energy dissipating, and you might feel yourself, and the message is taken on a totally different direction here now. The 3 intentions I set, it's like, okay, these cards have their own mind. Basically, this week, you're probably going to feel some guilt pushed upon you by society, and you're going to probably feel like your energy is dissipating and you're weakening, and you're probably going to experience some rejection. And it's like, I want to draw one more card and say, and how can you counteract this? It's bittersweet, and this is like, it's going to be a little painful, but in the end, it's going to be all worth it. It's going to be all worth it. So thank you, Tori Hartman, because the cards are truly as powerful as I know them to be, because every week, I have these 3 little sticky notes that have, what you can expect, how can you navigate it, and the cards were like, no, we're not going to go by your plan. We're going to give you a different message. So be conscious of the guilt that may be pushed upon you. Be conscious that you don't let it dissipate your energy, your strength, your personal power. You're probably going to experience some rejection, but ultimately in the end, it's going to be bittersweet if you stay strong to yourself, to your own truth. And that the bittersweet card is blue, so that is speaking your truth. That is throat chakra energy. So there's your message. And I think someone out there really, really needed that, because the cards were so powerful that they don't care what my plan is. So, namaste. Check out MitchellOsborne.com, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and let me know how I can help you. That is my goal, is to serve you in my highest vibration that I possibly can. Namaste. Bye-bye.